How to ninja fight. Do you want to know how to fight like a ninja? Follow these steps and you will soon master the shadows. Steps. 1. Get a good utility belt and some tabi boots and socks. 2. Get running every day to get that belly away. Do some weights and regular fitness things, as a ninja must be able to run fast and jump almost everywhere. Become one with nature, know how to tackle terrain, try jumping over walls, fences and across rough places. Woods are a good place to run through. It may be a good idea to look into parkour. 3. Get to know your weapons, practice sheathing them. The ninja sword is straight, which makes drawing it from the back slower. A big disadvantage is against someone with a samurai sword. It is much quicker to draw. A well-armed ninja is a good ninja. Buy some throwing knives and darts and practice with them, too. 4. Stretch your legs and arms so you have more flexibility. In time you will be able to kick tops of door frames, a useful trick against unsuspecting people. Ninjas rarely punch with the fist, they use the bottom part of the palm and karate chops, as these parts of the hand will suffer less damage if used with force. A trick which is always good to use is the palm to the chin. 40% of the time it will disorient the person as the shock goes through the skull and into the eyes and brain. 5. Begin to master the sword. The ninja sword is straight. It is designed to stab and thrust very quickly, unlike the samurai sword which was designed to slash. Ninja sword are not as well made as samurai swords. In fact, if it suffers lots of tough blows, it tends to bend and snap. However, they are light and effective if used correctly. Concentrate on stabbing and thrusts while keeping your strongest hand, usually your right hand, on the sword right up to the tsuba. This gives you grip and better power into thrusts and stops being knocked out of the hand. Some of the swords have jagged edges which slice through flesh, that helps with kills. Others have one side sharp, the other blunt. These are best for blocking and decapitating people. 6. Be able to move undetected until the right time. You'll probably think all you do is move slow and wear black. This is a mistake, as eyes are based on movement. For example, you see an object. If you're a woman, you will think, what is that? You see it, move and react to it, usually knowing what it is. Your brain will act independently if your eyes are confused. Say at night, if you see a dark object you have no idea what it is, but your brain tells you it's a person, then you must next figure out where it is coming from and where it is going. If you're a man, you will think, where is that coming from? You see it move, and must search to figure out what it is before acting. It can be fatal if you move without knowledge of your opponent. This is due to differences in the eyes. A man, boy's eyes detect cold colors and movement better, while a woman, girl's eyes detect warm colors and identify what an object is better. Try to remain unheard and out of possible view. Stay in the shadows and move when you think no one can hear or see. Avoid broken twigs, as these are sound traps, as someone will hear a twig snap 300 meters, 984.3 feet, away if it's quiet enough. Tabi boots are just like slippers and you can run quickly in slippers. Also, they're made of rubber, so running has a low noise impact. Bend over so you can run faster with your arms extended to your back like a bird, because flapping arms can create noise. 7. Look for the weedy guys. Keep an eye on placings. If the big person is on his own, he will be an easy target. The simple task is to run as fast as you can, then use the staff to startle him before he can react. An average human reaction is about 4 seconds. This may seem long to you, but it includes identifying you, reacting to you, and thinking of what to do next. Bring the person down on his knees crying, then quickly place yourself in the shadows for the next person, as they may be aware of where their mate went. Weedy people may be armed, but are no match for a guy fully dressed in black, armed to the teeth with steel. This will make them run even though you may be a novice. After your first strike, you now know how to act. 8. Choose your battles. Your biggest threat is someone who is trained in the art of the samurai, such as Aikido or Kendo. These are serious martial arts, and the fact that they use samurai swords means that they have a big advantage over you. If you invest in a good sword though, you may have a chance to win. Remember this: speed and nature are ninjas' best allies. Tips. Keep training. It may take months to master basic skills, but it's worth it if you train for years. You will gradually become well acquainted with the art of ninjitsu and come to call yourself a ninja. Being a ninja doesn't mean you can go against gangs and kill randomly, it is only used for self-defense. Also, it is a great martial art if you're in the military, as most armies now train their soldiers in a martial art, so it's good to have an extra. Try to grow a reputation for yourself, no one will cross your path without thinking twice about attacking you. Try to get more people involved, an army of ninjas can be a large power as the sword is not the only weapon used by the ninja. Don't overdo it, don't run around streets with a sword jumping over cars etc., as you will be arrested possibly for being drunk or simply insane. If you train with a friend, you can coach each other. Both of you will greatly improve your skills. Warnings. If you get injured, stun your opponent and get away. If you're injured while training, cease activity until healed or you'll do more damage to yourself. Avoid sword confrontations if possible. Even if you have a better sword, there is a 50% chance of you losing. Instead use shuriken, ninja stars, and smoke grenades.